But sometimes it's just not gonna happen. Guess what? I'm not gonna buy new fucking clothes every week. I could, but I'm just not. I'm gonna save my feria. I'm trying to buy a house. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Going back to with this kid, man, it's like I don't dress to impress. I'm dressing because I dress what I like. Maybe I look like a halfway fucking Slavic refugee, Nico Bellic status with this jacket and shit. But guess what? I don't give a fuck. Who the fuck are you, bruh? I ain't trying to impress nobody. I don't care what's in style, what's not in style. What are these? Are these hiking running shoes? Like, hey, yeah, and fuck you if they are anyway, bro.
Mad Max was the turnout of my lifestyle. Smoking green, blowing white clouds to build the blue skies. Conversating with the gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Walk through the sands of times like Gara. On the other side of that gad is karma. You wet Prada, the devil like inside your box now. While the angels fly over my headstone.
We are back with another episode of the God's Hour podcast with your boy Big Serpavelli, back in the place to be, La Merca Superior, Palace 81 Studios. We are live in effect, live and direct. It's your boy, Mr. 9 Times. Yeah, man. Today's mathematics is knowledge and equality, all being born to God. So let's make sure when we use our knowledge, we're trying to build some sort of equality so that God may bless us with our knowledge and we be fair with that in terms of how we go about the world and other people. Like, we're being fair with our knowledge. We're not being stingy. We're not one of these people like, oh, let me see, I'm going to keep this fool in the dark about this because whatever. Like, no, bro, make sure that whenever you are going about distributing knowledge or putting people on or just building or dropping science, that you're being fair and you're bringing about equality, because by building on knowledge and equality, we are bringing forth God-given intelligence, God-given wisdom, God-given understanding. Peace. Today's drip check, man, we got the infamous Benical waffle gum soles. These are beige, obviously fila on fila. These are like kind of like sweat meets, no, well, they're like sweatpants. And then Eddie Bauer jacket, and obviously I got this new, pretty much it's a light brown LA Dodgers fitted. I don't know how I feel about like not only is it upside down, but it's backwards. So it kind of looked like it says like RV or like RA, like ASAP shit. But I liked it. I think they had like the regular like L, but I think it's cool. It's just kind of like, it's just different. So any kind of swag that's different, even when I bent the fitted, I was like, I don't know. I don't want to look like all the other hipsters out there that bend their brim, but it's just a style I like, So any style that I like, I'm going to wear, you know what I mean? Contemporary fashion I didn't like for a long time. When I was younger, I wanted to be like this skater gangbanger looking ass fool. If you've ever seen the picture of like me and West Side Gun or me and Conway when I had shaved my head and it grew back and I had like a chia thing going on and like stage 1, my hair is really straight. So right, it's straight. It's not wavy, so it's really straight. If I grew my hair out, I remember I grew my hair out to like probably my neck, somewhere like that, pause. And I look like Paul McCartney in 64. So I'm not gonna do that. But at that time, my hair looked like, I never got my head shaved. The only times I ever shaved my head were 2 times. I think I got a 2, right? Yeah, I think I got a 2. and I shaved my head, I looked like a gangbanger. And to top it off, after I shaved my head, it was in the winter, so I had like a Debo flannel on, and this light is bright as fuck. It's just like it's just like singeing my fucking right eye. I should have worn my sunglasses, but I'm gonna try to look this way and shit, just so this shit is fucking up my corneas. My eyes are light sensitive, and here I go. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just put on my sunglasses. Everybody, take 5. Oh shit. Oh shit. Because, I already need glasses, and then if I don't fucking take care of my eyes are just gonna be even more fucked. Yeah, I need to take care of everybody out there that needs glasses, that doesn't need glasses. You are very lucky, my friend, because I would imagine this is what my eyes would look like if I didn't have light sensitive eyes. So normally with my regular glasses, it cuts out some of the like, when you squint your eyes and you see like the beams coming off of the light. Well, I see that all the time, even with my regular glasses on. So that's kind of the thing with this shit. I need the light. This was on the fly, so whatever the fuck, right? Going back to, what was I going back to? Glasses, something, man. LA Fitteds. Going back to, I had shaved my head, and I'll never forget this girl, Valerie Martinez. Shout out to you. She looked at me and she was like, "Do you think you're a cholo now?" Because I had like a Debo flannel with the shaved head. She was like, "Are you a cholo now?" or something. Hilarious. She got with the one Moreno. Shout out to him. I forgot his name. He had like a funny name, like Gary or Owen or something like that. Something like not, like Tyson or some shit like that. Because I had homies, like shout out to homies Kylan, Tyson. I can't really name Jordan. You know what I mean? Well, Jordan is kind of like a uni-ethnic kind of name. But yeah, just I wasn't really with the fashion shit. I wasn't on, literally there's on Picasso and Matisse, I rap about having like the limited edition AV Vans, like the navy yellow Vans. Those were hard. The Hawaiian Chukkalos, those were hard. But I don't think the Hawaiian Chukkalos, I think I would wear, but the Vans are so flat, I'm not ever gonna wear those. And I think Dub is texting me, but I'm gonna just ignore that for right now. But fashion wise, I was all weird. I would do the Vans, the classic fucking Vans with, and I see people with the slip on fucking, the plaid, or what is it, the chest boards on them, or just black, or the white, all white slip-ons were the big deals. Or like the plaid chest ones. I never wore those. I never wore the old schools. I don't even know if Vans. Oh, Vans did make the old school high tops. I never wore those. For me, it was always Converse in middle school or Vans. But then by the time I was kind of like 7th, 8th and up, it was always Vans. And I go back to, my mom bought me the Cheetah Vans and then the limited AV Vans at the same time. I would rap on him on Picasso and Matisse. I would just wear either cargo shorts. Cargo shorts with Pro Clubs, long socks, the Vans, and then I would have like fitteds. I think when I was like in middle school, I probably was like a 7.5/8, some shit like that. I'm 7 3/4 to 7.7/8. Or even an 8, depending on how fucking tight they knitted the shits together. But literally, these are squeezing the red White Sox fitted and this fitted are like squeezing my head. But it's okay. Like my head is so fucking big, pause, that it'll just fucking expand the fitted, and then it'll conform to my head, and it'll be together as one. So with that, I'm trying to think. I was gonna go somewhere else with glasses or whatever, but like, yeah, when I was younger, I started needing prescription glasses when I was like a senior because I like to sit in the back, the back of the bus, the back of the class. That was always where my movement was at. That was where we held court. It went down in the back in the corner of the classroom. All the homies, Legion of Doom status, we plotted our villainous deeds on banging out beats at lunchtime or just whatever. We're going to dominate the world. And our plan was to be in the back of the classroom so that the fucking teacher wouldn't notice us. But it just so happened I was in math class. Shout out to Mr. Martinez. A lot of Martinezes out there. You know what I mean? Shout out to all them, the whole Martinez family tree out there. And it always makes you wonder, like, where's the originals? Who were the original family? How did they get that name? Iez, and Iez is the son of Martin. Who was the first Martin that said, was it like Martin and then he named his son Martin and then did he name him Martinez? Martin Martinez? Or was it, I'm going to name him Pedro and he's Pedro Martinez? That Pedro wanted, or Roderick, right? Roderick Martinez. And then he said, we gonna have my last name. So Martinez, he had a son, he's Martinez, but then he wanted to change his last name into Rodriguez. And then is that how it starts? I fucking have no idea. But Mr. Martinez, shout out to him. He would do his whole thing. He would put up on the map. Look, I'm from LA, dog. And I grew up around this. When I would walk to school, I'd pass this barrio, and that barrio to get to school. I would get banged on all fucking day, and he didn't become a gang member. Shout out to him. He talked about he was always getting punked on in school, and in my mind that means they took his snacks, probably took his little JanSport books, whatever the fuck. What are you, a kid? Your little hats. He probably didn't even wear hats, but shout out to him. I'm in the back of the class and I'm like squinting and shit. And I'm trying to look at the board. And I'm like, I can't see shit, bro. And I think it was my teacher that was like, do you need glasses? And I was like, I don't know. I never knew. So from that point on, I got glasses. I need glasses. And it's kind of bullshit, but it's always kind of like it's been my identity now. I didn't start wearing glasses really until I started driving. I couldn't see the signs and shit, so that's when the glasses really came into effect, like a little later down the line. And just with glasses, it's kind of annoying for non-glass people out there. You guys don't know how much money you're saving and time you're saving and all that shit, but I feel like the glasses makes me look more sophisticated. You know what I mean? Wouldn't you say? But here's the thing. People that buy Cartiers and shit like that and y'all don't need them, why y'all wearing them? I never understood that. They're literally just fucking glasses you don't need. Like, shout out to Big L. To me, Big L didn't look like he needed them, but he looked really cool in them. Whatever else, like anytime I get my benefits, I try to get like really cool glasses if I can. But the lenses are like $75, but the frames that's where they get you on the frames. Like Oakley wants you to pay $300 for some fucking frames. Forget Prada, forget all these, like, they're Prada and all that. They're definitely gonna want like a stack or somewhere close, or like 6-7 at the least. And it's like, I'm not gonna pay $700 for some frames. Like, you can suck my dick. Why the fuck why is it $700 for some fucking plastic? It doesn't make sense. Then again, I'm the guy that spent almost $4 on some fucking Wu-Tang shoes, but fuck you. They're sentimental value and it means a lot to me. You dickheads out here that buy like hill figure fucking boxers just so you could fucking have some fucking chonies, expensive chonies and shit like that. It's like, why? Why you do that? You know, these are the same assholes that wear True Religion jeans and the Hilfiger chonies and they sag them. So whenever they're walking and shit, you could see their fucking asses covered with some fucking $100 boxes. And you're like, guy, please put on a longer shirt, one, or pull your fucking pants up because you look ridiculous. Me, even at work and shit, I kind of do sag, but I'm not sagging because I want everyone to think I'm a gangster or I came from the fucking penitentiary system. I sag because that's just naturally what it is. Like, I put my belt on my shit, pause, and as I'm working, you know, they just fucking sag a little. But I'm not doing it to where I have my half moon coming out, pause, and everyone could see my fucking, you know, my keister, pause. I'm literally just living my life. And that's just what happens. A lot of people are living their life to impress other people. Shout out to my fucking barber Carlos. I think his nephew it is. I roasted him unintentionally. See, these are the things I don't know, and it goes back to communication. I don't know I'm saying some of these things, but people find me entertaining the way I am. But trust me, bro, I'm not trying to shit on anybody or make anybody look bad. I just seen Holmes, and I'm like, where did you go to get this outfit? In my head. So I just looked at his jeans, and his jeans look like if they got a blade and like they cut his jeans so where it's like all like hairy and shit, like, but like linear lines all the way to the down to the feet. And I told him, I was like, yo, fuck this couch, by the way, too. Mufasa, god damn it. You fucking slept on this couch so much that now it's like I sit and I'm not even sitting. I'm like fucking sinking and shit. What the fuck's going on? But yeah, we'll get back to that. We'll get back to this fucking couch. We need a new couch, goddammit. I might switch the couches, but that couch is probably like way, way more uncomfortable. But anyway, with this kid, and he is a kid, he looks not even 20, but he got the new kid swag, like the new Edgar swag. And here I go. See, I'm not even trying to be disrespectful, but some of the shit I say, I'm just saying what I'm saying, all right? We're going to keep it going, and I'm not going to apologize further. I already apologized 2-3 fucking times. But this kid, he's wearing, I hate shirts that got everything, like the whole front is covered. I don't like them, like the V-Lone, where it's like the like Philly, like fake fucking Philly letters up and down, like they took the whole wall. That's what Philly does, guy. They tag from the wall. And that's how they fucking do their tags. That's how the shirts look to me. When you have it all like blasted and shit, it doesn't look good to me. He got I told him your jeans look inside out, and then his shoes, I want to say he had Air Forces with like the reflective like silver check, something like that, with the black laces. Those were flame, I'm not gonna lie. And I did tell him, yo, your sneaks, those are fly, but they're kind of dirty. But I told him, I was like, look, you just look like you're trying too hard. And I did shit on his shirt. I said, yo, that shirt ain't there. Oh, you gonna talk about the homie and shit? Yes. Because everybody is competition. I'm not wearing any Imperial apparel. I'm sorry. I can't, like, literally, I've been giving all my Imperial away because I lost so much weight. I've literally lost 30 pounds since I've been working at the New Halle. I'm not a 3X. If you've ever seen me in some of my shirts in my Imperial, it's just too fucking big. I can do it. I'm just not. I'm just going to buy more fucking clothes. But until the meantime, this is what you're going to get. So sometimes I'll recycle shirts and shit. And you're going to be like, oh, fucking whatever. Listen, man. I'm not going to compete with everybody. This isn't one of those, hey, I'm going to recycle. But then again, it's not a fucking fashion show. So yes, I'm going to come out of my closet, pause, and look, trust me. Listen, if there's anybody that's not a homosexual and has been proven as a fact, it's your boy. But whatever I bring out of the closet, not me, I'm saying my clothes out the fucking closet. Anything I bring out of the closet, I want it to be new, but here I go with the bullshit where I'm competing with the, like, now I could bring out a new pair of shoes every week. I can do that. Some of them shits I do in a car, so you can't even see my feet. So I halfway cheated because you didn't see the sneaks. Otherwise, I would have had new sneaks. I try to give y'all a new wardrobe, a new drip check. But sometimes it's just not gonna happen. Guess what? I'm not gonna buy new fucking clothes every week. I could, but I'm just not. I'm gonna save my feria. I'm trying to buy a house. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Going back to with this kid, man, it's like I don't dress to impress. I'm dressing because I dress what I like. Maybe I look like a halfway fucking Slavic refugee, Nico Bellic status with this jacket and shit. But guess what? I don't give a fuck. Who the fuck are you, bro? I ain't trying to impress nobody. I don't care what's in style, what's not in style. What are these? Are these running shoes? Like, hey, yeah, and fuck you if they are anyway, bro. I'm gonna do what I want to do, say what I want to say, bro. It's just how I live. That's how I live. And if you pussy and if you live for other people and you wear other shit, guess what, guy? You're lame. You're fucking lame. And don't make me a hipster because I wear what I want to wear that's popular and it's not popular. I wear what I want to wear because this is my life and fuck living for other people. Yeah, man. A lot of gems. Listen, man, I had a whole lot of topics, but I might just go on a rant because I like that even better when I just go off of topics, because I think the last 2 episodes I was on my phone too heavy and I'm just not going to do it. Let's see. Architect started following me. Shout out to him. Let's see. This couch is world famous for having friends and family over and slept on it. So that's why this shit sinks to the floor. This is the couch of sunken places, bruh. Mufasa has slept on this couch a million fucking times. I tell him, yo, we have a spare bedroom, bro. Why are you doing this to me? You're making me look like a fool. And I don't know what it is. I don't know how he grew up, but he wants to. Me and Fasa didn't grow up together. I grew up around my mom's side of the family, and he grew up on his mom's side of the family. So we're talking like my tia Rosa, my tia Laura. He bounced around. I'm talking about like my tia Carmen, Georgina, like those families are families and families apart. You know what I mean? So I love Mufasa to death. That's my cousin. That's my blood. And I'm not going to say he sunk the couch, but I'm not going to say he helped bring the couch back to life either. So, you know what I mean? And it don't help that I'm sitting on it. I'm just trying to go to the edge and try to make it even it out as possible. Is this karma for me breaking George's couch? Fuck him too. Anyway, fuck that Levi anyway. See, this is the thing about people. They feel like when people talk shit about me, they think I'm not gonna know about it. Guy, I got eyes and ears all over this fucking city, bro. Any shit you talk about me, it will get back to me because I got fucking crows looking down. I got fucking owls, going in the fucking skies for your boy Serbies. Don't think you out here safe when you talking your little shits, running your fucking dick suckers and shit like that, pause, about me to other people, because it's gonna get back to me. Yo, Serbs, they said this about you. Who said that about me? Holmes. Well, you better tell Holmes to watch his fucking mouth. Nah, I'm just playing like that. I'm not gonna get gangster on nobody. That's not even what I'm about. I just, little entertainment. But it's true. I hear things about me from people and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm not one of those, oh, well, what did you say? Like, oh, you're a homie. You know what I mean? Like, I understand it. People talk shit and that's just what it is. If you're cool with people that I'm not so cool with, I'm not gonna, expect you to defend my name all crazy. Oh yeah, well, like I don't. That didn't. I don't care unless it's like the ops. Like, why are you fucking with the ops? I don't even have ops. People wish we were competing. People wish that we had some sort of beef. I don't have beef with nobody, bro. I walk with my head high, no fucking fear. Cero miedo, eh? And that's just what it is. That's how you got to, even if people, listen, man, knock on wood, anything, God forbid, anything happens to me, hey, that's God right there. You know what I mean? That's God's plan. And I don't fuck with God's plan. It's just, whatever happens, happens. I protect myself. You know what I mean? I say my prayers and shit like that. I'm not going to run down what I do and shit because that's my fucking business. But I protect myself. And I think the record reflects on anybody who's tried to fuck with me. They know that. So it's all good from that point. We're going to have to get rid of this couch. We'll probably send it to fucking Mexico like we did with the last couches because fucking, I remember we had like these ugly ass Chile Verde fucking green, couches and shit. And I thought we threw them away. They fucking ended up in Mexico. I go to my grandma's house and there they are. And I'm like, what the fuck? We threw these bitches away. Well, then we throw them away. These motherfuckers, they fished and they got the couch. I said, yo, bro, that's crazy, bro. I got to take a Mino liquiazo, but you know what? What time is it? Presley, what you doing? Presley, you good? Someone's walking their dog because I hear the next door neighbor barking. So that's what it is. Let's see. What kind of fun shit could we get in? Rest in peace to Jimmy Carter, the former president of the United States. I think he was a peanut farmer. Yeah. I have a few things I want to say, but check this out. Number one, I'm not going to say who this is, right? But I hear them talking to my parents, and they're like high key, not even low key, high key snitching on me. Oh, was it me? Oh, it wasn't me. It was only me and you in that situation. If you've ever like caught a case and shit and it's two of you and they say, who drugs are these? It's not mine. You're a fucking snitch. I hate snitches. There's nothing more than I hate in this world than snitches, liars, and maniacs. That's like the next painting. That's the next shirt. Like the circle with the X. Liars, snitches, and maniacs are like completely out of the question with me. I do not want to be around them. I don't want to know them. Right. And it's like, why are you telling this story like that? You didn't have to mention that. This is your fucking story. So the fact that you want to try to bury me in wrestling terms to like my parents is really fucking wicked, bro. Because the way we grew up, you don't say, you don't tattletale, you don't snitch, but a lot of people aren't raised like that. And you know what? If you know that and you willingly snitch on somebody, you're a whole pussy. You're a whole fucking pussy. I don't want shit to do with you. Because people run their mouths behind the fucking scenes, think I don't know about it, and then say more shit on top of that. That's crazy, bro. It's like, wow, we might have to put a couple oranges on the ofrenda. I don't know. But yeah, man, we want to go see Katt Williams and shit. One of the worst comedy shows I've ever seen in my life goes to Katt Williams. I went to go see Jeff Dunham in like 2009 when I was super big into him. That shit was bullshit. He did a lot of recycled jokes with a lot of filler material. Katt Williams, he had Lil Mo, Lady of Rage, and Monique open up for him. A star-studded opening for this Heaven on Earth tour, but this is Heaven on Saturn over here because it's Capricorn season. Holla at your boy. This isn't a gang sign. It's for Capricorn season, and I think it's backwards. Capricorn season. Yes. So my dad bought me some tickets to go see Katt. Hit up Dub, yo dog. Let's fucking go see Katt Williams. That's how we did the podcast together. And then we jammed over there. I kept saying it was Citizens Bank Arena. It's the Toyota Arena. That's where the Ontario Reign plays. And Katt had a Reign snapback on. I said, that's fucking fire. That's what we need. That's what the city needs, bro. Promotion. He was wearing the fucking hat. Excuse me. I fucking had a hiccup out of nowhere. Pause. But yeah, like the opening was really fire. So we're like, good. Like this, they're cooking. The jokes aren't that good. Monique was up there doing very good crowd work, very good improv, right? But when we went to Katt, a few factors set in as to like why I didn't really like the event. First of all, he did not have good prepared material. That's number one. That was like the number one thing. His material was not good and it was not prepared. It just seemed like, yo, Katt, do current events. Like it would have been probably one of the best podcasts ever. The shit he was talking as a comedy show. I'm a huge fan of comedy. B. Simone, Tony Hinchcliffe, seen them in the improv. This only made me want to go see more improv show. There's a girl named Eva Evans. I want to go see her. Hopefully, if I do transfer out, I keep my schedule. If not, I don't know, man. But what is it? The show was not good. Katt just didn't really have anything to say. You know, he talked about Steve Harvey, made fun of him. It just seemed like another Shannon Sharp interview. That's what the show felt like. But like not even that, like where Shannon Sharp, he dropped a bomb on Club Shay Shay. This just wasn't a bomb. It was kind of like if you would go on there again. It wasn't good. Like this just felt like, the Joe Rogan interview he did when he finally went on Joe Rogan. That's how it felt. Like it was like a little fart in like the atmosphere of comedy. And that's just not to shit on him. I love comedy and I love Katt Williams. His first like 3 specials were bulletproof. This was not bulletproof. People were saying, oh, this could be a special. It's not going to be a special, especially not that show. That was a bad show. Number 1, he didn't have good material. 2, there were like interruptions. A first big interruption. Someone passed out in the fucking crowd. He stopped the show. Some other shit happened somewhere down the line. And I could tell he was talking about Steve Harvey and then so I think someone passed out or something. Then he stopped. But I could tell that killed his whole momentum because when out of like all those bullshits that were happening, he stopped for a while, like minutes. We're literally just sitting around like, well, fuck, like what is he going to talk about now? It was just very bad, And then icing on the cake, we're chilling or whatever. And we hear these weddles over here like fucking talking about, oh, he spilled my drink. Like I turn around and this guy gets up. He's like, you're a bitch, dog. You're a bitch. Hey, fuck that. You're a bitch. So I guess what happened was the backstory of what they were talking about. Some guy had came in, spilled a drink on these people, most likely on accident, was probably like, I'm sorry, or I don't know what it was. But he went like 6 rows up to where he was at with his peoples and was chilling. This guy waited until they were like already way the fuck out of here to start doing all that woofing. You're a bitch, dog. You're a bitch. It's like, guess what? No, dog. You're a bitch. Because when it was time to get it cracking, you didn't say nothing, bro. You wasn't doing all that crazy extra shit at that point. You waited until he was out of bounds, until you were safe to start saying something. And guess what? By definition, and we gonna look up to turn the page to what a bitch is, by definition, it'd be you, bro. Because if you're not trying to get it shaken in a moment, bro, your best bet is to just sit the fuck down and chill the fuck out. Because there's nothing to do at that point. Unless you was going to go take the action to his seat, like whatever the action was at that point, it just don't make any fucking sense. Why are people putting them and their families in danger or in harm's way or like in the vicinity of some shit that can happen to them just because you don't know how to control your liquor? If that happened to me, bro, that's happened to me, bro. And literally I'll never forget when somebody spilled a drink on my shoes on the Hawaiian van, Chuckalos. I have my I forgot what it was, right? But we're at Andy's Burgers over here in the Old Town. Somebody spilled their whole fucking tea on my sneakers, bro. I said, yo, what the fuck? Are you serious right now? And he was looking, he looked at me and he was looking at me. I'm like, bro, you ain't gonna say nothing, bro? And he was just like, and my dad was like, this was the only time I've ever seen my dad like have this reaction, like, oh shit, like, what the fuck? And I was like, fuck you then. And we like, and I think I when I said that, my dad was like, yo, come on, son. Like, come on. Like, cut that shit out. Like, in front of everybody, right? This happened in front of everybody. But I let it be known, bro. Like, you gotta be fucking serious. Like, you not gonna say something, bro? You spilled a whole fucking drink on my shoes, and you just gonna stand there and not say nothing. Fuck you, right? And the fear I seen in his eyes, I was like, okay, like I gotta chill out. But that's the fuck you was the only thing, like, because I could have just packed him out right there in front of the restaurant. We would have got kicked out. We would have been banned. Whatever. My dad would have been right there. He would have had to fuck somebody up too. But it is what it is, man. I just hate when people like. I think it's really how people are raised. So a lot of people are raised in not knowing like how to communicate with people or like how to assess a situation or conduct themselves in situations like that. So I don't know, man. That fool could have had a knife. He could have poked whatever the fuck, right? I've been in those situations where it could have went left. Thank God it didn't. But the fucking room for errors is always out there, and you just gotta like know, like, okay, this might not be the best situation to pop off on somebody that might be having a bad day or whatever the fuck. So I looked at Dub and I was like, he doing all that wolfing. Like, your time to pop off was a long time ago, bro. Like, I don't know what you're doing, you know? And he was like, yeah, that fool's stupid. So whatever. Dub was really happy about it. I'm glad he went out and saw Katt Williams on our behalf. I he's like a little brother to me, and not trying to little bro him, but I'm just saying, like, I always wanted a brother. You know what I mean? I think I would have had. Okay, this is a little TMI, but okay, well, no, I'm not gonna say. I could have had an older brother. Take that as you may. I always wanted an older brother. I think my sister also wanted another little brother too. So it was like, my parents were like, no, we had you guys and that's it. That's all we can afford. That's all the pockets. That's us two, especially with me, because I'm fucking like, I got in a whole lot of trouble and bullshit. And also extracurricular curricular things. Like, my sister was in soccer. I was in basketball. I was in baseball. That shit costs money, guys. It's not like someone's going to be like, hey, you want to be on a team? Here's a free jersey. Like, no. Like, all this shit costs, right? So with Dub, man, I love Dub to death. That's one of my dogs right there. He's one of my carnals for real. Like, I got a few carnals out there. It'd be like Slick, like that. I know personally that we connect and we like are close. We call each other type shit. It'd be like Santi, Pras, and Dub. But like outside of that, like close homies and shit like that, we might not kick it and shit, but we're really close anyway. NC, Slick, JBL, and then the homie Blind Owl. I actually want to call him in a little bit, so maybe on my fucking on my walking shit. But yeah, that was the Katt Williams concert in a nutshell. Holy moly, there's a lot of fucking activity going on right here. Let's see. You ever have like them gut feelings? Okay, now this is just random shit. I had like a really, really like gut feeling, like, man, like as a man, we go through things as men. We go through things and we have just gut feelings. I remember telling the homie Gino, I told him, like, you ever have like them stomach feelings? Not like you got to take a shit or like anxiety where you feel like, oh my God, like the world's going to end. You feel like something ain't right, bro. Something about something, that shit ain't right, bro. And he's like, yeah, it's like a gut feeling. And it's about women. You know what I mean? If you're a homosexual, I don't know how this, I would imagine it's something, I don't know. I can't speak for y'all. But I had a gut feeling, and then this shit came out, and I was like, yeah, this, like it's a done dilly. You know what I mean? I date girls, and 100% of the girls I've dated, it has gone nowhere. Is it my fault? Is it fucking because all women are fucking dick sucking whores? No. It's just the chemistry between two people. I'm not going to blame it on society. I'm not going to have Andrew Tate on the couch with me and we're going to talk some shit about women and all this other bullshit for clout and for comments and clicks. It's just sometimes, in this case with me, a lot of the times when I've dated women or I've talked to women, it just hasn't gone anywhere. That just means I haven't found the right one. God has a woman for me. I just haven't found her yet. You know what I gotta do? I gotta go out there and I gotta meet the bitch. No offense. It's just, you know, I'm living my life. And I used to do like, I can't believe I'm admitting this, but I used to do like the dating apps like Tinder and shit just to see what it was about. Like I did that shit for like a cool month, like really like going hard in the paint with it, like to try to find love and for the love of Serbs. That's what I was doing. That was my shit. But guess what? It didn't work out. There's a lot of fake robots, fake bullshit. Everything if you're on dating apps, you're 25, guys, stop it. Get the fuck up, get off your phone, go to a bar, go to a show, meet a chick, talk to some girls, and get it like that. With me, that's not really me. I'm not gonna go out there and get some chicks at a bar or some shit like that. You know, even if you do get phone numbers, going back to the chemistry, if you meet a girl at the fucking bar, she likes going to the bar and she meets a lot of dudes. Is that what you want? I never liked chicks that were into raves. Guess what? Daisy liked fucking raves. She liked being there with her fucking fat ass cheeks hanging out. That's not for me. I don't want guys looking at you like that. And I'm gonna poke somebody at some point. Not because I'm insecure or anything like that, because I'm gonna meet an asshole that thinks I'm pussy and we're gonna get it shaken and some other shit, and I might have to do time. I know myself. That's why I don't put myself in them kind of situations. No disrespect to Daisy. I don't even like bringing her up especially on the podcast. I don't like thinking about her. She's doing her own life. God bless her. She's doing her. Great. Perfect. Me, when it comes to courting women, there's certain things I don't do, certain things I don't like. And as a woman, if you can't respect that, hey, guess what? That's totally fine. But guess what? I ain't the one. I ain't the one that's going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste my time to enable you to waste your fucking time when it's just like, guess what? This is what it is. It doesn't work out. Either you need to figure the fuck out what you need to do, or we just don't connect. Sometimes it's both. Sometimes there's whatever, right? But I think with me, it's just like, this really made me like realize like, oh, okay, like maybe I need to be more cognizant of the fact and just think like, yo, like this isn't going nowhere, so just end it here, because this shit was going nowhere fast. And you know, me and this girl, we talked for like a month. And like, that's it, you know, but I could just tell like women, they really like you. They really have strong feelings for you. They might even tell you they feel they have a certain special connection with you. But for whatever reason, wherever they are in their life, wherever they are mentally, physically, spiritually, that's a big one. Spiritually, where are you? Because if you are not aligned with the universe, guess what, my friend? It's not going to work. I'm fully enveloped in the universe's plans. I surrender. I surrender to God and I surrender to the universe. Because whatever is out there for me is going to be for me and me when it's time, whenever, however. And I'm totally good with that. But when you try to fight that, when you just try to like go against that, And not saying anyone is going against that. I'm just saying when you try to fight with the universe and what God has planned for you, it's gonna show up. Check this out. This isn't the one for you. These aren't the right moves for you. These people that are around you, they're not good for you, bro. I would stay the fuck away from them. Or guess what? It's time for you to realize, we're going to hit you with a calentado and we're going to make you realize why these people are not for you. They do fucking drugs. All they do is drink. All they want is pussy, whatever the fuck it is. And it's not good, bro. You need to be in alignment with the universe. And I think that's just the message of the day. Be not only at peace and one with yourself, but you have to be aligned with the universe. Because if you are not, you're opening the door for all kinds of bullshit. You want to go out, you want to rob people, you want to think it's cool to punk people and be this negative ass Wumpty Dumpty lump on a stump ass Levi. Guess what? It's not gonna fly. I can't speak too much about it without talking about shit I've said already. But guess what? Being in alignment with the universe, I really felt like I've been in the right place at the right time doing the right things. It ain't gonna be all peaches and cream. You're gonna come with these energy vampires and little roadblocks and shit. But guess what? That's the universe's way of saying, hey, stay on your toes, bro. Be 10 toes down with me. Because when you're down with God, God's gonna be down with you. And with that, this is the God's Hour.
Max was the turnout of my lifestyle. Smoking green, blowing white clouds to build the blue skies. Conversating with the gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Walk through the sands of times like Gara. On the other side of that gad is karma. He wet Prada, the devil like inside your box now.
While the angels fly over my headstone.